This must be a monster. But this is what we're catching. Hey everybody, so today we're just going to show a quick video of unboxing a rod and reel and setting it up, so stay tuned. Take your tags off, take your line out, and I know this is real simple stuff, but I mean, some kids are going to need to know how to do this, even though it seems elementary. You're going to thread it through your eyes. Then you're going to tie your hook on. I'm going to do a Palomar, but you can do it in improved clinch, any knot you want. So you're going to take your hook. I got a little mustad here. Bear with me, I didn't bring my glasses today, so threading this hook may be fun. So you're going to put it through the hook, like so. Then you're going to go back through the hook. If you got a big enough eye on the hook, you can do a loop, but I don't, so I had to thread it twice. Okay, so now I've got the hook threaded on there. Pull you a good bit of line out. All right. Then you're going to tie an overhand knot. I do a lot better with big braid than I do with little mono. And take that knot, and there's your loop right here. And you're going to pull it over your hook. Then you're just going to cinch all that down. That's just a quick and easy Palomar knot. Then you're going to cut off your tag end. Probably use scissors or a knife or something, not your teeth, but it's just easier. I've been using my teeth for all my life. So, all right, now our hook's on. This breaks down a little bit. It's the fall. We're in October here, so I'm not going to go real deep to start with. We're going to put on a little slip, a little float, a little bobber, whatever you want to call it. I say we're going to put one on. All right, I'm not going to put a split shot on it yet. I'm going to see how it does. We're going to bait up with some crickets, and we're going to see what we catch. You can see the bottom pretty good. Looks like we got a fish in there. We'll get him off. That's what we're catching here. Throw on another cricket. And you don't have to take the old cricket off. Put on another one right beside him and keep on going. Definitely got to shallow up that bottom. Good little brim. Okay guys, so we're going to attempt to remove this hook from this brim with the hook removal tool. And I am no expert with this thing, I'm telling you the truth. I mean, it looks real simple, but in the past I have found it to be a little trickier than it looks. There it is, hook removal tool. All right, let's get another cricket. All right, got a good indicator that time, so let's see. Our hook been better. Yep, that's a little bit better hook job. Well, like I said, this lake is got a lot of small brim in it, but this is what we're catching with bluegills. They are fun to catch using crickets and brim. Bluegill. Nope. somebody like it. They're all about the same size. That one might be a hair bigger. He's hooked good right there in the front in the mouth. Get him off in the bucket. Put another cricket on because those two are pretty trash. And guys, these crickets are dead. I don't know, not sure what happened to some of them, but dead crickets work just as good as live. I mean, there's a lot of live ones in there, but I may be fishing again tomorrow, so I'm gonna use up some of these dead ones today. I got another lake I'm gonna try and hit this afternoon after I leave here. And that water in the bucket's good and cool, so I'm not worried about those fish. If it was hot and I wanted to keep them for a little while, I'd put a bubbler on it. If I was gonna put them back out for bait, I'd have put a bubbler on them to change the water. This is a place sometimes I bring another rod and put it out for the cat, see if they're biting. I didn't bring a catfish set up today. And I've had people ask me why I cast like that, and I just don't swing and push the button like everybody else. But years of fishing with live bait and stuff, I just always pull a little bit of line and then cast, and it gives it a little extra cushion so your bait doesn't go flying off. So yeah, I have a weird cast, I know. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna teach my grandson either. He wants to cast like everybody else, or if I'm gonna teach him to live bait cast like I do. And maybe nobody else had that problem, but I always slung too hard and my bait ended up flying off, and then I had to rebait. So I just give it a little line, give it a swing, and that cushion coming out from my hand keeps the bait on there better. This must be a monster. He's pulling drag. Looks like he is the same size as his friend. This ain't found the big fish for him yet. Well, he's a little bit bigger. He might be a half-inch bigger fish. Slide your fingers down his spine. Push that hook out. Throw him back. Now, one thing, normally if I was trying to get some bigger fish, I'd go a little deeper. And today's my 60th birthday. Me and Captain Johnny Stabile were supposed to be coming back from Brazil today, but we ended up changing our plans and not going on that trip. So I just around the house today, hitting a couple of local farm ponds. Hoping to get back down to Florida and do some fishing with him pretty soon. Another little guy. And I don't know, a lot of people, they, well, why do you stop and just catch brim? Well, I just love fishing and I like catching brim. It's fun. If you love fishing, please subscribe. Enjoy it. I like catching about anything. It doesn't matter. Brim, crappie, catfish. Hopefully next year I'm going to catch an arapaima. Oh, coming by. They're going in the quarry to go out. Yeah, he whacked that. Over there. It's like about the same size. Cricket still looks pretty good. Going back out. Shout out to Happy Hooker Bait Store in Winder, Georgia. That's my place to get bait, and they took me with the rod and reel and bait and everything for today. I go in there all the time. Troy's a friend of mine, so if you're ever in this area fishing and you need bait, that's the place to go. He's got shiners, minnows, goldfish, worms, pink worms, Florida pinks, crickets, whatever you need. He's got all kinds of tackle. A little bit longer, guy. Small. Another cricket. I almost want to try a little bit deeper, see if that gets anything bigger, but maybe we'll give it another 6 inches. We'll put it in a minute. It's just over there in the shade. There it comes. It's like a walker. There he is. He was hiding over there under the shade tree. Little guy. Little cricket muncher. It's a nice fall day out here today. It is clear, pretty, probably in the mid-70s. What's going on? I can see. Sometimes we'll have a catfish come by and pick up one of these crickets. Better fish. Oh man, he swallowed it. All right, guys. Well, that about does it for fishing here today. We're gonna let these fish go, and we'll come back another day. Maybe I'll remember to bring a catfish rod or two, and we'll put them out. So stay tuned. If I got time, I'm gonna try and hit another pond today. If you love fishing, please subscribe.